Have you ever felt like you were taken advantage of, but you felt later on that you were completely powerless at that moment? Well, that's happened to all of us. The book written by American scientist Robert Cialdini basically talks about the influence of how people persuade us and how we get influenced. So this book also teaches us how we can defend ourselves against influence and how we can use these influences on other people to make them comply with what we want. So let's jump right into it. So the first principle what this talks about is reciprocation. What this talks about is if we do something for the other person will feel obligated to do something for us as well. For example, if your neighbor helps you in any way, like you will feel obligated to the neighbor. This technique really works effectively on strangers. When you help a stranger in a situation where he felt really helpless, and that stranger will feel like really obligated to help you later on. The second principle is liking. So we generally will like people who are really good looking. This is because of something called halo effect, where one characteristic of a person dominates all other characteristics that the other person has. So in this case, it's good looks. So also we tend to prefer people who are more similar to us. We end up liking those people who are really similar to us. So the third principle in this book is social proof. So what this talks about is when we have to do things, we generally look at what other people do, and when we have a choice to choose between different things, we generally look at what other people choose. So for example, a new product came in the market and then you wanted to purchase it, but you will most likely ask the people around you how the product was, and then you make the decision to purchase that product. If their opinions are good, you will surely purchase the product. Otherwise, you might reconsider purchasing the product. The fourth principle that this book talks about is scarcity. So like when something is really less available to us, somehow it becomes more valuable in the eyes of people. For example, your favorite game is available in the market after a long while, and then also there are only few CDs in the market. So immediately that increases the value in your eyes even without you realizing it. So the less amount of stuff that are available around us, that is more valuable to us rather than the stuff which is there in abundance. The fifth principle in this book is commitment and consistency. So if we are really committed to something that we want to do at all costs, no matter what, we will do it. For example, we want to buy a shirt really badly. We will buy it no matter what. Like there will be other people coming to tell us like, don't buy that shirt is of bad quality. But we will not listen. We will still go and buy the shirt because in our minds, we were really committed. So whenever we want to do something in our life and we write it down in a book or a piece of paper, we usually are more likely to do that particular thing. For example, if we want to work at a particular company and we feel it's really difficult, we really want to do it, and then if we write it down, if we make it as our goal, we will do it no matter what. The sixth principle that this book talks about is authority. So we usually comply with people who are in higher authority than us because we feel they know better than us. There are people who call themselves an expert and then we actually follow their advice. The seventh principle that this book talks about is unity. We generally feel a sense of unity for people belonging to the same country as us. This really works when we are in a foreign country and we meet people who belong to the same country as us. We feel a sense of unity even though we don't know them that well, but still we feel a sense of unity just because they are from the same country as us. And also, we feel a sense of unity with people who have the same opinions as us. We generally feel a sense of unity for people who share the same religious views and political views. So even though we don't know their personality, we still feel a sense of unity. We end up liking them more just because they share our opinions. So these are the 7 principles which are mentioned in this book. This can be used to defend yourself against any sort of influence, or you can use this to influence other people to comply with your decisions. So you can use this either for the good, either for the bad, depends on what you want in life. So that's it for this video, and hope you guys enjoyed this video. I would really recommend you guys to read this book, and please share in the comments which book you want me to talk about next, or which video you guys want me to talk about next. Share this in the comments and let me know what you think. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.